So figure out what can you give into the world, give it, stop sitting in your house, doing nothing with no one, and go be in the world. Well, one is mindset, okay? If you guys have any form of mirror around, or if you can see yourself in your screen, and I need you to say this out loud, you're gonna say, repeat after me, you are valuable. Imposter syndrome is a really huge thing all over the world. It's very large in our industry because we think, oh, I can't list 220 acres. I don't know how to do that. I can't do $1 million house. I don't know how to do that. I can't get a buyer. I can't get a listing. I'm fake. I don't know how to do this. I just got a license. I don't know how to sell things. Whatever you're telling yourself, your brain goes through all these things, right? So you got to remember that you are valuable. Hey, I'm Robin Mann, and I'm in Charlotte, North Carolina. I've been in the business 8.5 years, and I do about 25 million as a solo agent, and that translates to around 60 deals or so. I've closed a home a week every week since 2016, and no paid ads, all organic networking via door knocking, Facebook. Those are the big ones, referrals. And so we're going to do something. I want you to do something today. I want you to think about yourself and what are you innately good at? You don't have to try. So you can write this question down. What are you innately good at? What am I innately good at? Meaning, innately means without trying, like it's just born and bred in you. What are you good at? What are you innately good at doing? And I want you to lean into that. So here's what I mean. My brain is having a little shift in a good way on how to be who I want to be in the real estate world. Not just about real estate. I love selling real estate. I also love speaking and doing events, and I love coaching, and I love helping people, helping agents. And so this morning, like I've seen this post going around, I'm sure you've seen it, and especially happens this time of year. And it's usually like in the moms groups or the community groups, and it says, what is something you need right now, and what is something you can give? And they're talking about material, physical things. So like, especially in the mom groups, this is a very popular post. They'll say, well, I've got all of my kids' 2T clothes, they've outgrown, I can give those away. And then somebody else goes in there and says, well, I really need a baby swing, but I can't afford one. Or it'll go bigger. Like some people will be like, I need help with my water bill. And that's the materialistic way, and that's not a bad way. You can put that post, it will get a lot of activity in your groups. If you have groups, if you have Facebook groups, that's a phenomenal post. What do you need and what can you give? And you could put a rule in there. If you're going to ask, you have to give, okay? So I thought about this in a different way. So what is it that you can give to your clients, to other agents, to your community? What can you give? And so I started thinking about that. So like, what do I need? I have some listings that I need them to sell. And then I thought, you know what? I could post that in a global real estate group and somebody might need that listing. Because right now they're just seeing it on Zillow or on MLS, whatnot. But what if I posted it there? I need that. Okay, what can I give? I can give this call. Anybody on the earth that wants to join this call, whatever they're in, you can come to this call. Accountability, encouragement, lead gen ideas, systems, that's what I hope we're providing here. So anyways, I thought about that post. So what are you innately good at? Like you're just good at that. What can you say about yourself? Let's brag on ourselves.
I'm really good at listening to people.
Perfect. All right, Kevin's really good at listening to people. Dependent upon his mental state, a beautiful thing to offer the community is, hey, look, I'm a phenomenal listener. If the holidays are hard for you, let's have coffee. Now, put up some protective barriers so you're not empath and assuming their stuff. But, what if somebody just is lonely and just wants to have coffee? And what about if that leads to a lead? So you have to be protective of that, of your space and your boundaries there. But I'm good at listening. That's a beautiful gift to offer someone. All right, all of you have a business. Could you offer that? Say, hey, what's your dream? And maybe you couch it that way. What's your dream? Or what is something, like maybe you could couch the listening thing. If you're lonely, you don't want to hear somebody's sob story. And like, you could provide, maybe just couch it a different way. Maybe you say like, if you're lonely this holiday season, let's meet up. Let's have a group and have coffee. And boom, you've just served 20 people, 10 people, 4 people, just by saying, hey, I'm a good listener. That's the thought. Who else? Who else has a gift?
I'll share mine. I'm good talking to strangers.
Talking to strangers. I love it. How can Mari use talking to strangers as a gift? I know, I have an idea. I'm really good at ideas. That's my gift. Okay, Kevin could do this one too. What if you go to an old folks home and you take them a holiday card and you talk to them. You're like, well, how's that lead gen? All right, somebody tell me how that's lead gen.
Hopefully the child or the loved one will see it and they'll be like, oh, wow. They don't even know my mother or my father.
Yep.
Interesting. Yeah, that's
And,
great.
and there's staff there.
Mhm.
They see you.
Also, Kevin or Mari could set up a one of those booths somewhere, like from the Charlie Brown Christmas special. that
Yes.
Lucy has.
I love it. Yes,
Mhm.
like that'd be so great to have a little booth. Doctor is in. And even setting that up at a coffee shop, wow. Doctor's in. We can talk real estate or we can just talk. Do you need someone to talk to? So put that on your page. Hey guys, are you wrestling with something you're trying to figure out? You want to brainstorm some solutions? Let's talk. Put that in your social media. Put that out to your community. This is a very honest, authentic post you can put anywhere that just says, hey, this is what I'm good at. Now, again, set your limits for those of you who are empaths, because I think a lot of us are. You're not solving their stuff. You're just going to listen. You're just a pair of earphones, okay? You're not solving their problems. You're not taking on their stuff and conquering it for them. Just there to listen and brainstorm. What else are you good at? Natalia, what are you good at?
So the only thing that I can think of right now is paperwork.
You're
And
good
I-
at that.
I am good at paperwork. Yeah.
You're also good at loyalty. She's a very loyal, beautiful, sweet person. She's phenomenal at paperwork. Let's say Natalia is wanting to build her TC business. She's a transaction coordinator. Or let's say that she wants to build her real estate business. What if you did reach out to the 12 businesses that Michael found that want support and say, hey, can I come in and help you with your paperwork for one day or 1 hour? Literally, if someone said, hey, I can help you get organized. I'm good at that. So think about I think that's a great question to ask to your community. If you're in any form of a community group, say, hey, what do you need right now? What can you give? And say, I'm not talking materially. You could do the material one where you're like, I have Christmas lights that I can give. And somebody else is like, oh, I need those. But do set the rule. If you're asking, you have to give, because everybody has something to give. I think that's the thing I wanted you to hear. You are valuable. You have something to give. And it doesn't have to be a CMA or a market analysis or a real estate update. You have something to give. You're a hugger. Wally Mann is the best hugger, I think, in the world. Like literally the second I met him, I hugged him and I haven't stopped. What if he said, hey guys, I'm gonna be at the coffee shop today, free hug Tuesday. Every Tuesday I'm gonna stop in, I get 20 free hugs and I'm out. How fun would that be? All right, so that was the big message I wanted your brains to hear today. You have value. If you're not thriving and overwhelmed with success in your real estate business right now, get out of the dumps. You have value and you can offer things, and that is going to lead to business. So figure out what can you give into the world, give it, stop sitting in your house doing nothing with no one, and go be in the world. Go hug some people. Go be in the world, okay? We'll be back tomorrow. I'm doing the high fives. We end every call with a high five. Thanks for being here, and I'll see you tomorrow. Have a good one.